Hi. 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 Well, we're under these big smoke advisories, and I got myself a 40 at Mickey's to celebrate. So much smoke in the air from the fires, the wildfires, from Texarkana to lonely Mohican states of Charlottesville, Nova Scotia. And that's why today is the early lunch, I gotta admit. It is only 30, early. Got this here sandwich pre-made package. That's the one that'll send you running through the hills. Uh-huh. It really will. Willfully. Run into the hills. It's a decent sandwich. It's got roast beef, turkey, cheese, and now on top of it, a 40. 40 of this delicious, rambunctious 40 ounces of malt liquor, fine malt liquor Mickey's wine. I got this old Mickey's can somewhere around here. It's probably up there. Anyways, malt liquor. It's a hell of a picture show. Farmers market. Always that one dude. I hate Bud Light. Remember that dude? Deuteronomy. Ah, shish. Paperwork. Kind of maddening to think. Makes you wonder. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Damn near. Starting a new protein diet. It's called Damned If You Do, Damned If You Don't. You're guaranteed to either lose weight or gain weight. And our new philosophy is it just depends on how you look at it. So for the first day, the only difference is you'll drink more water. Eat whatever you want. Drink whatever you want, but just make sure you drink more water. When I mean more, I mean more than what you had been drinking, if any at all. Your body will notice this sudden change in water diet, and it will adjust amazingly to this place. Basically going to stimulate something. The power of this program is we'll find out together along the way. Had I been thinking, I would have put on the Steve Fry and did the Steve Fry skit. But I wasn't thinking because my head's kind of cloudy due to all the smoke inhalation from the wildfires. I think a little bit. Everyone's a little bit hazy these days. But so those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. Gotta find. I'm doing some laundry right now. I'm gonna do some more laundry, but I have to dig through some more laundry bags. I'm trying to like 2 socks with like other things, shirts, pants with other things. With other things. I did a batch of work clothes, First off, I did that. I laid it down. I fucking laid it down, man. As someone once said, the only real fantasy is the one you live. Chance is not a mistake, nor is it something to be looked after. Riddles from the deepest parts of the human core mind, manifested in the power of malt liquor buzz. Malt liquor buzz is probably the most profoundest movement of the last decade or 2, 3, possibly even. Some would add. Through these malt liquor buzz emporiums, so to speak, groundwork for major framing. To frame the mind and the world that it encompasses and is encompassed by. The malt liquor buzz, the malt liquor power movement. It has won ET over to the human conflict. The caveman bind is now probably lost to some other spectrum of the mind. Put lovingly, as a matter of fact. And you gotta face the facts, Jack. You gotta face the facts. And that's why today the Malt Liquor Foundation for Institute Research is announcing its global establishment efforts. It will provide a degree higher than ever. It will be part of the greatest alliance of manipulation ever conceived. To the power of the malt liquor mind, the buzz, the brain, the intoxication, the euphoria, the power held in the hand of a 40-ounce man, woman, child, beast, element, consecrated. Utter nonsensical ramblings of man across the raging internet, across the raging stream of AVI files, binary codes, chips, Millennium processors, server CPUs, modulators, all of this. Influenced by the power of the Malt buzz, the power. If you look to the answers of life, fundamentally, as Miley Petrozov, creator Miley put it, there has to be no reason to exist, quote unquote. Quote unquote. Our heavenly deceits, our heavenly conceits, deceits, receipts, precipices, under the power of such devices constructed through a confounding process of exactitudes. As if the equation is the answer and not the other way around. Perhaps the answer is the equation. And that is the paradox of the 40 ounce of Malt buzz. 40 ounce of container, 40 ounce of kinetic energy, storing, lasting for millennia. As if cavemen were brought to the forefront of the human consciousness waterfall. Surfing the edge, gleaming the cube, Christian Slater, the Confessor, or whatever else he was in. Pump up the volume. Kansas City Heights. lately, just don't give a damn. Uh, Bon voyage. So, with all that being said, we're at 23 minutes, going on 25 minutes. That's 40 out, so I'm finally starting to feel the malt liquor seep into the bloodstream. I'm almost down to the bottom of the sticker panel, where I will perform a maneuver never known, never believed possible. Performing new things, performing that'd be enough. We must give equal time for either of us. The world around us, eating us up, clasping its hands around us, its tight grip, ever pulling us in closer and closer to its eternal grasp. On the either us, ourselves, our personal demise, our personal overfloater, a decision, a choice, how to fight and clasp in our own way that which surrounds us in this everlasting, eternal grasping of grasps like a wrestling match. To no avail, but for sport, for fancy, we lie, we breathe, we sleep. Only to be awakened. But I'm busting out the super cherry right here, right now. Jumbo. Grandiose. I don't wanna live without you. And that's my take.